Hey guys, A1 here, and today I'm bringing you part 2 of my Modern Warfare 3 intel locations. The missions in this part will be Turbulence, Back on the Grid, Mind the Gap, and Goalpost. So let's begin. The first piece of intel on Turbulence can be found after you're attacked during the meeting. You need to go out, take down the guys. You're going to come to these stairs, go down, and it's on the right. Intel number 2 can be found after the plane crashes and you're making your way through the forest. You're going to come to this tree where you need to climb over. As soon as you do, look down immediately on your right and you should see the intel. The first piece of intel on Back on the Grid can be found after the sniping sequence. You need to drop down, head up the road, and it's the building directly in front of you. Intel number 2 can be found almost immediately after the first one. As you're making your way down to the street, there's going to be a building on your left you can go into, and it's in the very first room you go in. The third and final piece of intel on Back on the Grid can be found after using the mortar and then making your way through the market. You're going to come up on the church. It's on the desk at the very back of the church. The first piece of intel on Mind the Gap can be found whilst cleaning out the back alleys. You need to go into the building where you watch your teammates kill the two guys, and it's in the little room inside that building. The second piece of intel on Mind the Gap can be found after you clear out the dock and then asked to open up the back of the van. You need to look up, you see the light coming out the window, follow the railing down to see the stairs, go up the stairs, and the intel is found on the floor. The third and final piece of intel on Mind the Gap can be found while doing the chase sequence. As soon as you run up the first set of escalators, and you can see the kiosk on the right is behind there on the floor. The first piece of intel on Goalpost can be found after the beach assault. If you go up the little mud ramp and go to the right hand side and you can see the crashed plane, the piece of intel is in the cockpit of that plane. Intel number 2 can be found after you're doing your street assault. You're going to come to this building at the top of the road, the red and white one. There's a little wall to the right hand side of this building, and the piece of intel is located on a desk behind that wall. The third and final piece of intel on Goalpost can be found after the tank falls through the garage and you go back up onto the street. You're going to come along these two SUVs, then you need to go into the building, and immediately on your right is the piece of intel. Okay, that was my second part of Modern Warfare 3 Intel Guide, and if you're up to date, you should have got the achievement for 22 pieces of intel. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later.